Actually, I just realized something. I feel like I need to do this. Let's go on YouTube. Spelled it wrong. YouTube. Search for my name. Right here. There we go. Right here. There we go. Right here. Um, how's this gonna work? Oh, and sometimes I just wish I could just only show the chat. Oh, actually, wait. I think that's gonna be possible, dude. Alright.
Break, I hope. It's been
Hey guys, we are back with a AMA.
I'm going to react to Rackham's final AMA, and I skimmed it. I was just like, skipping through like every through the vid live. Yeah. So let's get started.
Hey guys, we are back with a AMA. Unfortunately, this is our last one. I'm here with Grively, and
Hey, all.
this is a very bittersweet thing, but I think it's a really good conclusion to Rec Room and just being.
Harry. You know what it is? It's the end of an era.
It really is. I can't believe
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Me neither. I know. It's hard to know what to say, really, isn't it?
it's been a Rec Room journey, and wow, there's so much that we've been through, and since 2016.
I know. We've done so many of these videos together. I had so much fun doing them with you, man. Thank you for doing one final one with me. I really, really appreciate it. I've had many
like
good
a
laughs
Q&A.
with you, pretending to punch you out, going through all the different rooms,
Yeah, we have.
answering your questions in the stupidest possible way.
But-
Well, we got one last AMA in us, Harry.
Yeah, this is bittersweet, and yeah, thank you guys again so much for submitting all your questions. So Grib is going to try his best to answer them as much as he can.
Dodge and weave where I need to. Dodge and weave.
Right, dodge and weave. Okay, are you ready for that dodge and weaving though? Because there's some hard-hitting questions here.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty, so I'll probably get hit by a few that I don't intend.
Ooh, okay, all right. On to the first question. Let's go.
I'm having so much nostalgia coming back onto this map. Like, I remember the early days building this with the team.
Really?
Like, what an incredible job! Look how beautiful this map is, and it's so many people have played this and enjoyed it over the years. Man, it's incredible.
The first question comes from the Holy Tree Man. What are your personal plans for the future, and will you work on any new major projects?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's a good question because we're definitely wrapping up Rec Room. I think as we record this, we're about 48 hours from the shutdown.
Oh
So,
man,
it's kind of amazing. So, thing number one, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, I hope. It's been a long
That's
time
good.
working on Rec Room. It's been super fun, super amazing, but it's been a lot. So, I'll probably take a little break, and then I definitely plan to make another game. I don't know exactly what form that's going to take yet. I've definitely got another game in me. And I definitely want to make more music and release more music. Like, people keep asking me about that.
Dude, I wonder if they're like he's gonna go back to like the amazing no, what was it called? Against gravity. Yeah, against gravity. I think he's gonna go back to that route or something when he's making another game. I don't know if he might be going back to the amazing, not amazing. I mean against gravity. I can't even speak. Yeah, but That's like the future, so like that's ages away.
It's been a really fun thing for me to kind of put out music and see people stream it on the OSTs and stuff like that. So yeah, so there'll probably be some weird gribbly music to release. I want you to do me a favor, Harry, because people keep asking me what's next. I made on my website, gribbly.org/HQ.
Okay.
Gribbly.org/HQ, and that basically is a place you can put in your email, and it'll sign you up to a mailing list. And if you want to know what's next from me, and I'll also include like, you know, other people who are working, you know, people in the extended Rec Room cinematic universe, when there's new projects and things that people are doing, I'll kind of blast it out on that email. And so if you want to know what's kind of happening for me and the other Rec Room creators, that's a good way to stay connected. So to set expectations, you know, like this is not going to be a ton of, I'm not going to be sending out messages all the time. Like I'm going to take a break, like I said. But yeah, if you want to know what's next and, you know, when I've got a new game to announce, that'll be a good way to do it.
Question number 2, we got from Crystal Bunny. Genuinely, what happened to the 2029 plan?
Yeah, so what Crystal Bunny is asking about is, you know, I don't remember, I'm terrible with dates. Probably anyone who has watched these AMAs over the years knows that I'm very bad with dates. But a while back, you know, I talked about like, hey, we got a plan, you know, Rec Room is funded through 2029, and we're going to keep pushing. But obviously we're shutting things down a little earlier than that. You know, why is that? And it's a really, really simple answer, you know, like we always were looking into the future of like, all right, we've got to get Rec Room from being a popular app that a lot of people are spending a lot of time in into being sustainably profitable, right? And we had our moments, you know, we definitely had some good months here and there, but Rec Room was never sustainably profitable. And really the reason, you know, we're shutting things down earlier than we initially thought we might, even though, you know, we still have some funding and things like that, is that we basically tried all the ideas we had to reach sustainable profitability and just weren't really confident that any of them were going to work. You know, we're like really trying as hard as we could to sell subscriptions and to sell in-game content, and just not really getting the results we wanted. And so we just couldn't really see a path to profitability. And so we decided that rather than just grind it out and, you know, and never quite get there, we would shut things down while we were still in control of the situation. We could, you know, look after the staff as best as we could. We could give people months of preparation. You know, we didn't just suddenly disappear overnight. You know, people have known that the shutdown is coming for a long time. We've been able to do things like let people download their rooms, and download their creations, and download the avatars they created.
People that knew.
And so, you know, I think that's obviously it's sad news, and we don't want to be shutting things down. But if we have to shut it down, we're able to do it in the way that feels good to us. And that's why we're doing it now, as opposed to, you know, in a couple of years when we're just truly out of money. You know, I wish it wasn't what we had to do, but if we have to do it, this is the best way to do it.
The next question we got is from Techie804. Will there be an offline mode where we could do a limited amount of things like offline? And also, what is your favorite song in Rec Room?
So on the first question, sadly, no offline mode. When Rec Room servers are turned off on Monday, that'll be it. You will no longer be able to log into Rec Room. There won't be an offline. So that's really the end of the line. In terms of favorite song, that's a good question. Had a lot of fun making a lot of music, and I should say, like, it wasn't just me who made the music. I did the bulk of the early music, but shout out to Radiant Blur, who not only so Radiant Blur was kind of the lead designer for all of the early RROs, including Paintball. He was instrumental in making this amazing map, along with Cloud and Alkmaar on the art team. I think were really instrumental in building this one. And he played the iconic Ubi guitar part.
Oh wow!
That everyone, that was recorded by him on a very beat up nylon string acoustic in a closet in the old Rec Room offices in Belltown on his iPhone.
Oh yeah! Oh, that's awesome.
So that's an important one. And then I took that iconic guitar riff of his and turned it into the First Impressions song that plays on the title screen today. So Radiant Blur, you know, definitely helped out with the music. Chasuya in the later years, if you go on Spotify and look up the Rec Room OST Volume 4 and 5, he did a lot of that music for things like Run the Block, for things like My Little Monsters, you know, some great music there.
Block was our last
and also Slide 20XX, was a local Seattle musician helped us. He did some things like the charades music. He did some of the iconic sound effects, like when you res in and out of the room, the pew 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 sound. That was Slide 20XX.
Oh, nice.
Who's he's gone on to do all kinds of game projects. So thank you to all of them. In terms, but my favorite song, I would have to say, looking back on it, I really think we did a good job with Crescendo and Isle of Lost Skulls. Those are probably my favorites. If you go on to Spotify and you listen to Piracy on the High Seas, which is on the Volume 1 soundtrack, that's a favorite of mine. I think that's the battle music from Isle of Lost Skulls when you're throwing jugs and swinging your sword around.
Oh, yeah.
I just think we got a good cinematic feel on that one. I feel good about that one.
Yeah.
And then in Crescendo, I'm a big fan of the Gavotte of the Blood Moon. That's also on the Volume 1 if you go listen to that. I think that just turned out really good. It's kind of like fancy. I remember Cloud made this beautiful lobby when you like halfway through Crescendo, you kind of get to this castle with all of beams of light coming through. He just made this beautiful space, and I think that and the music go together so well. I've always been fond of that one.
Yeah, it really set the tone and the atmosphere of it going on a quest.
Yeah,
people get hyped up, and then a lot of the speedrunners just really just love just going through it and just getting everyone pumped up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh man, the Quest speedrun community over the years has just completely blown my mind. It's been amazing to see how much people played those games and how good they got at it. Just absolutely incredible. Shout out to the speedrunners.
Lily but Epic asks, we've been told that 2019 that Rec Room barely turned over profit, but the game blew up insanely in 2020 and 2021. Are you able to let us, the players, know where it really started to go downhill financially in any form? Was it influx or AI, server costs, or something completely different?
Yeah, so it wasn't really any of those things. I mean, server costs were a big issue. The way Rec Room's architected, it is fairly expensive to run. But yeah, I think what really happened, the game did blow up pretty big in 2021. That was really on the back of supporting screen mode. So we could have PC players, console players, mobile players, and the game got really big for a while there. But what we didn't do a great job of was I don't like this word actually, but I'll use it because it's how the industry works. Monetizing those players, we didn't do a great job of asking those people for money, and so we had a lot of players, but they weren't really giving us much money. Compared to a lot of other online games.
That's why, dude. That's why they were
Roblox, as an obvious comparison. They're just much better at monetizing their user base.
To keep it alive.
And so, as a result, even though we had a lot of players and were very popular, that wasn't translating into money and enough to offset the development costs and the server costs. And so that's really what it boils down to. The math ultimately didn't math correctly. It was interesting at the time. I remember talking to players and doing some of these AMAs at the time. We would get questions because I think the perception was, even at the time, because there were so many Rec Room players and Rec Room, was pretty high profile at the time, everyone assumed that we must be just drowning in money, and that was not really true. I'm looking at the paintball leaderboard. Global all-time wins. Number 1, the Oatcake.
Yeah, the Oatcake.
27,000 wins. Woo. You want to know what position I am on the leaderboard?
Guys, want to give a guess?
I'd love to know what people guess is. I'm gonna say it. I am number 676,412.
Whoa. Yes. That's an achievement. Let's go. All right.
That really is an achievement. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this one cracks me up. We gotta do an AMA here on this hill.
Oh heck no! This is the worst. This is the worst one.
Yeah.
You know how many people you made people cry playing this course here? Oh my god!
I know everyone was so mad. So so I didn't do a lot of level design for Rec Room. That was that was more like Radiant Blur and the design team. But I did do this one, and the troll hole is my proudest level design creation in all of Rec Room history. So this one really takes me back to, this was the first thing that I really made with Ordzilla, who was with Rec Room the whole journey through. She's an incredible developer, and this was the first time I really got to work with her closely on something, and we had a ton of fun making this map together, including the troll hole. We laughed, and we got in a lot of trouble from the rest of the team when they were playtesting. What the hell are you doing? But yeah, really good stuff.
Lily man, he asked, if you could turn back time, is there anything you would do differently to try to prevent the shutdown?
It's a good question. I think the answer is not really.
Dude, I looked at the question. I said, "Yo, that's a good question," and we said it at the same time. I should check the chat. I want to see if anyone said anything. Yo, bro. Dude, we said
I don't think so. I think we what the hell are you doing? But yeah,
All
really
right.
good stuff.
From Willie Man, he asked, if you could turn back time, is there anything you would do differently to try to prevent the shutdown?
It's a good question. I think the answer is not really. I don't think so. I think we were always trying to make the best decisions we could with the information we had at the time. I think the truth is, Rec Room was always pretty much predicated on VR blowing up in a way that it hasn't really. Like VR's continued to be pretty popular, but it hasn't really exploded and become this huge mainstream hit that we really needed it to. And I think if it had, Rec Room was positioned very well to take advantage of that. But because it didn't, it kind of reached a ceiling and then kind of plateaued. That's always been a headwind for Rec Room, and always something that we've tried to work around. Even though in its DNA, Rec Room wants to be a VR experience, and that's where it really has always shined the best. I think the only other thing I might look at doing differently is, I think sometimes on Reddit I see people complaining about the performance of Rec Room. Like Rec Room is not always the most optimized game out there, and I think that's true. And that led us to investing pretty deeply in the Rooms 2 system. Like when we were doing a lot of UGC stuff, the performance, the amount of stuff you could put in a room was always so low, and we couldn't really let people build the kind of interesting, cool experiences we thought they would want to. It was hard to make even something of Rec Room original quality, like something like paintball quality with the UGC tools because of the performance. So anyway, long story short, we put a lot of effort into Rooms 2. Trying to get that to be the solution to that problem, and we never quite got there. A lot of good work, a lot of really smart people. We did a lot of, we really tried our best, but with the benefit of hindsight, I'd probably adjust the balance there, and I think we probably neglected the existing systems a bit too much, chasing after the higher performance of Room 2. So I might do that a little differently, but I think like I said, we made the best decisions we could with the information we had at the time. So with the benefit of hindsight, maybe we'd do that a little differently, but ultimately, I think it's really all about the VR headwinds. Rec Room was right there. If VR had exploded to be the dominant, paradigm that people aren't playing on PlayStation anymore, it's all VR headsets. I think we were right there. We were struggling a little bit. Something I'll always be proud of, and that you were a part of, and all of the team was a part of, is that whatever happens with the future of Rec Room and immersive spatial entertainment and all that kind of stuff, Rec Room's always going to be a part of that story. There's always going to be a little piece of Rec Room DNA in 200 years' time when everyone's living in the metaverse, and there'll be a little bit of Rec Room in there. Something I thought was really funny, and that my family thought was really funny, was when the show Mythic Quest.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Yep.
Yeah, so Mythic Quest by the Always Sunny guy. I forget it. Rob McEnany. Anyway, they did a pretty funny parody of Rec Room in one of their seasons.
No way.
Like season 2. Yeah, they had a Rec Room parody. I'm pretty sure it was a Rec Room parody. It was called Playpen. Had these weird little avatars. It was super funny. That was a funny thing to think. Look, hey, Rec Room definitely made an impression. Whatever else happens. Poppy, the funny Australian game dev in that show, that was her baby. I was like, yes.
TGM Ethan, yes, I know this is most likely not going to be happen, but with the less and safe private servers of Rec Room versions like Radium and Vanilla, are you guys?
Yeah, I knew someone will say something about Radium and Vanilla to them. I'm so curious of what they're gonna say about it.
Maybe going to release an official version like those so we can create our own local private servers. It would be really cool if you guys would do that. No. The next question is from Septic Squid 956. He asks, what's going to happen to the official Threadless shop? Will that stay up to support you guys in any way, shape, or form? What was your favorite part about working in Rec Room? If you had one final message to all players, what would it be?
All right, that's a 3-part question from Septic Squid. Threadless store, I'm actually not sure. I think it'll probably get shut down. So if you did want to buy something from there, I'd do it now. I don't know exactly when, but yeah, I wouldn't rely on that staying up. Second question, what was that? Favorite memory of working on Rec Room?
Favorite memory of working on Rec Room?
I have a lot of really great memories of working on Rec Room. It honestly was every month brought something new and different, and I had a lot of great times and great laughs. The one that's coming to mind as you asked me the question is when we were making Paintball Clear Cut So the
clear
kind of
cut.
like,
Yeah.
sort of lumberjack, sawmill kind of vibey one. I was doing the music for that one.
Oh, you did?
And,
okay.
Yeah. And I remember I wanted kind of like a kind of really guttural, like, hoo-ah kind of noise
yeah.
that we did. So it's like, so it's the whole team.
Oh, the whole team.
So after a team meeting in the old office in Belltown, team was probably like 30, 40 people at the time. I kept everyone, and I had my little portable voice recorder, and I made them all kind of go hoo-ah at the time. And so I just had this memory of just like everyone kind of laughing and just thinking I'm the biggest idiot, but having a good time doing it, and just like yelling at the top of their lungs like hoo-ah. And that's what you hear in the track if you go listen to the clear cut track. You'll hear occasionally it's got like an anvil sound, and it's kind of like this kind of goofy song, but it's got the whole team going hoo-ah, and it's just a really fun memory for me. So the third question was if I had a final message, right? Like to that's kind of a big question. I feel like that's a big responsibility. One is like a game developer answer, and that just one is like, I think a lesson of Rec Room is that you can create a lot of fun on kind of a shoestring budget. Rec Room's never been the fanciest game. It's never been, the highest fidelity game. And especially on the audio side, Radiant Blur and myself, we did all of the sound effects and music in the early days. And we were just rubbing two sticks together. Like, he did that Ubi track, recording it on an iPhone in a closet, So, people love that track. So it's like, never be put off by like, having the fanciest tools or having the fanciest graphics or whatever. Like, just make something really, really fun if you're making a game. That's really the key to it. And then in terms of like Rec Room, I think for me, the biggest lesson of Rec Room has been, is that people are really looking for reasons to connect with each other and looking for reasons to socialize. And it's been a really eye-opening lesson and a really valuable lesson to see how little it takes to get people to connect. Like, I think everyone is waiting for everyone else often. And so I think if I was to say something to people out there is like, just understand that kind of everyone's waiting for everyone else to initiate some kind of contact, initiate some kind of connection. And you'd be surprised how little you need to do to get the ball rolling on making a new friend, on making a new connection. So just kind of put that in your mind as a lesson from Rec Room. Like, so many people found a way to connect, and it was because there was just the simplest excuse to get together and like play a goofy disc golf game or play a paintball game or just, go and visit some crazy UGC room. It just takes a little bit. So don't be afraid of putting yourself out there, making a new connection, making a new friend. You might be surprised just how easy it can be and how many people are actually looking to make that connection and just waiting for you to get the ball rolling.
Capital Campaign 462 asks, what was the original vision for the park? I've noticed that there are multiple leaderboards projectors in the park with no real function. The other question is, do you feel investing in Rec Route more with the new seasons and items would have been a good idea given how popular it was?
So I'll go in reverse order. So Rec Royale Season 2, I know that was a popular request. I doubt it would have made a difference to the, financial trajectory of the company. I know people would have loved it. I know we would have enjoyed making it. And Mama Monkey saw this on Reddit, and she wanted me to mention, like, I think Alkmaar was pitching for Rec Royale Season 2. She had a pretty cool vision of, like, winter on Frontier Island, like a kind of winter Yellowstone kind of thing. So snow-covered, and you're driving around on snowmobiles. She had a really smart idea, like, that means we don't have to have leaves on the trees and grass, so the perf will be better. She wanted geysers that would like knock you up into the sky. So I think we had some fun ideas for it, but no, I don't think it would have made a difference if we'd done it. In terms of the park, so the park was another one that Ordzilla was responsible for the level design and layout of that one, just like Disc Golf Propulsion, where Ordzilla and I made this one together, like I was talking about before. So she was really, really instrumental in building out the park. And the reason it has those projectors and things in it is, I think what we wanted and what we hoped for was that people would use the park and they would build on top of it kind of field games, like, you could play baseball or basketball or stuff like that. But I think two things we learned. One is, I don't think our systems were really up to the task of making like a really good baseball game. Our physics was never quite as good as it needed to be. So I don't think we really saw those. And then two, something that really surprised us early on, we thought a lot of the UGC rooms would kind of copy things like the park and build on top of them. But what we found was 99% of the UGC in Rec Room was on top of the Maker Room. Everyone really wanted to start from the kind of blank canvas is kind of what we learned. So yeah, the park never really kind of developed. It was kind of a UGC inspired thing. It ended up being more of just a kind of fun social hangout space.
Yeah.
But I think Ordzilla and the team nailed a real Rec Room vibe in that outdoor space. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was very spacious, but not too big that people get lost. You know, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like a really good social like environment, especially like the
I remember
waterfall.
I remember too. There was some early UGC stuff. I remember the first time I became aware of Marisa was when she built this crazy pirate ship, and that was floating above that main field of the park, and like we were like, whoa, someone can do that with the Make It Pen? Like that was crazy. Okay, so I thought we should get some footage of like the graduation statue that's in Disc Golf Propulsion. This was kind of from back when, we still kind of thought of the Rec Room world as kind of against Gravity University as opposed to Rec Room. And so we had this idea of like the science department, and the way they would do like a statue is like it's the bean statue, and it's all of the anti-gravity tech, which is why it's kind of wobbling around like this. And this was like, some alumni student who's graduated and has been honored with a statue. Thought it's a fun detail to point out on, what is essentially graduation day for all of the Rec Room players is the original anti-gravity, the original against gravity statue. You got the ghost boat.
I was always wondering why that was
I used to brag about this until you guys brought it back. I'm like, no.
Oh man, let me think. So, Golden Trophy was the first quest we made, and I think, with this, in many ways, it was a response to paintball, which got really popular. But what we found with paintball was like super fun, but it didn't really give people time to talk to.
Well, I'm just gonna check the chat quickly. Nah, no one said anything.
Each other or interact with each other. It wasn't. You weren't really going to make new friends playing paintball. I think people did, but with the quest, it was very deliberately designed, to be a co-op experience. Step one, so you're working together, and then it was designed to have like moments like you got to gather up on the pad, before you can go to the next room to get everyone together. So you'd have these moments where like there's no one attacking you. You've kind of cleared out the wave of enemies. You got to get back together as a group, which just leads to, you're talking to each other. We had the revive mechanic, so everyone had to like help each other by getting physically close and high-fiving. There's a lot of like design detail in Quest that may not be obviously. I think if you're a game designer, you probably see it, but I think a lot of people maybe don't think about it, how carefully designed it is to be a social friend-making experience. That was a very deliberate choice because it was like we don't, and obviously people did figure it out. Again, shout out to the speedrunning community and people who can solo Quest. I've never soloed Golden Trophy; it's too hard for me.
I haven't. But it's hard.
That's why we made the quest so hard, is so it forced you to work as a group. Again to get people to work together and have these incredible experiences. So when you finally got through to the end, you were like, "Holy shit, that was a lot!" And you kind of like, you want to hang out again,
guys.
Capital Campaign 462 asks, "Do you regret not implementing more of what the OG player base wanted, like weeklies?"
No, not really. I mean, I know probably people get mad at me about that, but like, I think, again, I don't think it would have changed the trajectory of the app. I think we had kind of bigger headwinds and issues that we were dealing with, and I don't think we were poised to do a really. If I would have wanted to do weeklies in a way where we could do a great job of them, and I don't think we're ever in a position to do that really. So no, I don't really regret it.
All right, the next question we got is from Natty Lynn. Asks, "No questions, just say thanks for everything, Gribbly. I'll never be able to emphasize how much Rec Room back in 2017 it changed my life to be what it is today. Y'all really made something really special."
Oh, so thank you for the nice words, Natty Lynn. I remember hanging out with you back in 2017. I remember hanging out with you in Rec Room. I don't remember which room, but you know what? I also remember hanging out with Natty Lynn in the Wave for OG Vive players who remember the Wave.
That's crazy.
You kind of have a crazy, nightclub experience. And I remember seeing Natty Lynn in there one night and saying hi. So thank you, Natty Lynn. Thanks for everything.
Speaking of more OG players, we got from Star Centurion. He asks, "Having context of the shutdown, do you think everyone can create as a philosophy is well-meaning, but inherently a mistake? What I mean is that letting everyone publish rooms, inventions, etc., without much of a funnel or process to pass, whether gate-kept, playtime, achievement, or payment, meant that there was so much trash to wade through in order to find gems, not to mention the moderation costs of trying to contain inappropriate content as a result."
Yeah, I think it's a reasonable question. I think maybe I'm naive and optimistic, but no, I still think everyone can create is the right philosophy. I don't think at the end of the day we did a great job expressing that philosophy, and that's no shade to the team. I would put that on my doorstep and Nick's doorstep. I don't think we provided the right guidance for the team to get this exactly right, but I do believe it's possible, and I do think that everyone can create. Like, everyone's got access to the tools. Everyone can have a shot at publishing something. Is the right way to do it. I mean, after all, this is the way things like TikTok and YouTube work. Everyone can have a go, and and all of these platforms have the same kind of problems where, like, only a small number of people can ever be popular on a platform, and if you're not getting popular, it can be really frustrating, and you can be really frustrated about the rules of the platform, and you can be like, look at this slop that's getting more popular than my stuff. I think these are just inherent to UGC. And that makes me feel really, really happy and really, really blessed. And so just thank you to everybody for being a part of Rec Room. It's sad in a way that it has to come to an end, but I think it's been a beautiful thing. And lastly, thank you to you, my friend, for doing one last AMA with me. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Just to say that thank you so much for just in this whole journey.
Yeah.
So much lists because, all these years. But I just want to say thank you to the community. You guys are very inspiring. And we'd love to see you explore that, elsewhere as well. So,
all right, go forth and be creative. Go forth and give it your Rec Room best.
And this is now the end of Rec Room. Thank you guys so much for sharing your adventures with us. We all graduated. And remember, give it your Rec Room best out there. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Dang. I had to skip like half of the video because oh my goodness, my controller. I was just what the heck? It's like, because right now it's like 5th of June for me. It's like 12 in the morning or something. 0:35, and it's getting kind of late for me, so I just want to like go through as fast as possible. Okay. Remove. Alright, 1 second. Oh, it crashed. This golf lake.
Ready to start.
All right.
Game on.
I'll grab the sword. Yo, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it behind here? Wait, was there Wait, no, I'm thinking of Disc Golf. Why? I think, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I haven't played Disc Golf in a while. It was this I was thinking of, the car. Wait. Broski. What? Glitch walk. Yeah, Rec Room's gone for real now. Like, the servers are just down now. Like, no one's playing anymore. But we still got Radium, luckily. Just not the same, that's all. Oh. I swear if I miss, oh, that's just heartbreaking. Come on, there we go. Are you serious? I'm glitch walking. Dude, I could have done that the whole time. I forgot that I'm on PC now. Oh. I swear it landed on the water. Hold up. Come on. I barely touch it and it just starts flying. What? 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 Dude, I barely touched it. Yeah, I might be a vulture, mate. Hit metal, clip that. No! Has anyone said anything? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm trying to get through. You know what? No, 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 no. We're glitch walking. Wait. What? Where'd it go? It's probably in the air. Can I respawn it? Thank you. Could have got that part too. Where'd it go? Weave. We're glitch walking. Ugh. Can't get through there. I'm literally sitting on the floor right now. Just so I could push the disc. I need to get this under par, man. If I don't, then literally have to do this all over again. Oh, are you serious? No one can do that perfect. Hello.
You win.
I got grandpa hat.
Ready to start.
Nope. Give us the next one. High five. What the flip? That's crazy talk. We're doing paintball. Anything can happen in a public server, so we should probably watch out, bro.
Ready to start. Game on. Capture the flag.
Okay. Dang.
Blue flag taken.
Hey.
Red team scores. Red flag taken. Red flag dropped. Red flag returned.
Hey.
Red flag taken.
Hello. Oh, he coming.
Blue team scores.
Yo, full house. Man, I was locked in. Oh. Does the Rec Room works on PSVR or not? Wait, does this? PSVR was discontinued on Rec Room because Rec Room shut down, but this is Radium, it's just a 2021 revival. It's not the real Rec Room, it's just a 2021 version of it.
Blue flag taken. Blue flag dropped. Blue flag returned.
You scared me, bro. You're in a different Rec Room, are you? Yeah, it's Radium. There's another one called Vanilla, but I haven't played that one yet. That's a cool gun you got there. What does it work in VR? I think I know what you're trying to say. It works on iOS, PC, PC VR, and standalone Quest.
Blue flag taken.
Dang, bro, he's locked in, man. He's like proper locked in. Oh, my account in this game.
Red team scores.
This is it. Okay. I didn't see that guy, bro. Oh, thanks.
Blue flag taken. Blue flag dropped. Blue flag returned.
Wait, was this your gun?
Blue flag taken.
Dude, his aim is like dead eye, bro.
Red team scores. Game over. Good game.
Let's see the rec centers. How do you only have 5 likes? I don't know. I can't like my own stream because I'm not signed into this. Hi, I'm up to date. Yo, thanks for liking, man. I appreciate it.
Here, let me get that for you.
What? Oh,
Don't mind me, guys. Do not
Double
mind me. I
fight
just
you.
need to high
Damn, you're strong as
five.
damn, you're strong as shit, dude.
I have no idea how I
This guy's
pulled that
going
off.
crazy.
I need the high fives, bro. I need the high fives. I need the high fives. Get back here.
Fucking high fiving me.
Get back here. Get back here. Get back here.
Yo, hold up. I need to high five too, bro. I need to get that weekly
High
done.
fives. I need the high fives.
Anything for that weekly?
I need the high fives.
Where'd he go? Is he hiding?
Think about this. Tax.
Wait, that wasn't
I'm
him.
thinking about this. Okay, but like people are complaining to me all day. And I just have to deal with it, cause I'm literally the employee here, and I just have to deal with people's
think about
complaints that
this.
there's nothing in stock. But it's not my fault that there's nothing in stock, cause
Take
I'm
this
not the
into
stock
account.
here. But dude, you're literally like the coach, so I don't even know how that's an issue here.
I need the high fives, man. Give me the high fives.
How
Give me
many
the
do
high
you
fives. I'm
Give me
a
the high
high
fives.
five moment. There we go. I have
Bro,
99
Give me the high fives. Yo, he's doing the middle finger, bro.
like actually doing quests?
Accidentally joined your party, and now we're
to get freaking
High five.
bowling's pretty good at grinding tokens. Bowling? Yeah, I'm going to bowling.
I just need the high fives.
I don't
Sorry.
bowling, by the way.
I believe it's illegal, so anyone can say high fives goes to everyone.
I just really need the high fives, guys. Am I almost done? Oh, oh, it worked so much.
Get that guy's hands.
Okay.
Wow, I just need like 300 more high fives. That was kind of fast. No, don't disconnect on me.
I need like 300 more. Guys,
Yeah,
put your
same.
hands like this. Put your hands like this. And just like keep putting your hands like this and then do this. I need 200 more. Okay, see, that's it.
I just need 100 more.
Ah, beautiful.
I'm just doing this. Yeah, same. I also need like 100 more. Each high five gives
Is someone
you
just spawning a goblin?
I mean, each high five gives you 2. I think. Woo! Oh my god, you guys are lagging so bad. Alright, let's go, we're almost done. 50 more, 50 more.
Hey, I got it.
40 more for me. I got this. I got this. Oh, one more, let's go, I did it! You guys wanna do the paintball ones?
Wait, hold up.
You guys wanna do the paintball ones? With me?
Oh, I need like a few more. Man, I thought that'd be really hard, bro. That was easier than I thought.
You guys are still high-fiving me.
Dude, I need like 3 more high fives, man.
Paintball time.
I need 2 more high fives, man.
The server again.
Oh,
Oh my god.
1 more high five. Oh.
You want to do the paintball? You want to do the
I can see you move again. I can see you move.
Wait, he thinks I'm over there. Wait, yo, I'm over here, man.
I thought I
You need
lost
2
you.
more outside? I got you. You done it? You finished?
Yeah. Shake my hand, bro. We're gonna play paintball.
What? I am ready.
Oh.
It's just
What?
not there.
Wait, you wanna play? Anyone wanna play paintball?
No, but do you want to just party up or do you want to be friends? You want to be friends?
Oh yeah,
Or
sure.
just party up?
Man, there's like a massive
I'll
delay
play
right now.
paintball. I'll play paintball.
Did he invite me? Did he not invite me, bruh? They are all.
I want to get this out so bad. Let's dig it out.
Because I'm streaming, I feel like I need to lower that down. My broski.
Like the
My
I don't know
broski.
if you
First day.
okay.
like where I was already friendly with you.
Kick is loaded. Has anyone seen that video? Oh, I haven't read chat in a while. Okay, you're welcome. Is that public? Yeah. Why are you clapping so much, bro? Oh, because there's a weekly challenge that
Kind of sad.
oh says high five 500 players in the rec center, and that's what I did. Wait, important rooms? Yeah, when they release 2023, they should import all scene. Like that would make me happy. honestly, I would be down to try the other revivals. Like, see how good they are. See which one's the best. Because this is like the only revival that I played right now.
Yeah, bro. Never do something like
I've been seeing like so many streams on like vanilla and all that. I haven't played it. I've only played Radium. I haven't played anything else.
My profile picture next to this washing machine.
Oh, 4 watching. That's cool. Oh, we're down to 3. High winds. Yo, remember high winds, man?
Whoa.
Get the free cowboy hat.
Holy.
The PSVR Frank show, man. Yo. The Titanic, man. Y'all remember the Titanic on here? Wait, has there been like new like imports to the game? Because I didn't see these last time. There's like a lag here now. Oh, I should probably leave here. I should probably leave. That's what caused all the lag. What time is it? It's getting kind of late.
okay. There's just oh my god, there's hackers in here.
Yo, guys. Yo, in March, when I played this game in March, I found a hidden...
girl, man.
When I played this game in March, I found a hidden Mickey, bro.
Wow, shit.
Disney adults are insufferable, man. I'm back, yo. We're gonna play... Where the hell did it go? Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh? No. It's taking me a long time to leave. Y'all know Steam Frame? The VR headset that's coming out pretty soon. So there was like, I heard that Rec Room made it so, like before, this was like before the shutdown, like before we knew any of that. They made support for the Steam Frame. Which is really cool. There's going to be support for the Steam Frame. Like they had the support like for Steam Frame ready, but man, it just couldn't make it to the release. I wonder if Radium will do some, you know, optimizing the graphics for Steam Frame. We are loading. I'm gonna lie down. It's taking a while to load. Like seriously. Yeah, I'm good. Man, it is taking a while to load. Like, it's never taken this long to load on this game. What is this game called? Are you talking about Rec Room or like the game that I'm joining inside the Rec Room, like the map? Well, if you're asking about the map, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it says Five Nights at Freddy's roleplay. I don't know. It's not really a roleplay because it's just kind of a recreation of the actual game. Dude, what's with the loading time, man? It took like 5 seconds. Last time it took 5 seconds to get into the game, but it's just taking a long time. Should I restart? Nah. Yeah, I feel like I should. I think I should restart. My screen might be dark for a while, so yeah. Man, I feel really okay. I'm just relaunching the game. That's why everything's gone dark. No, for the Rec Room. I'm just gonna say, you know, a lot. Okay, so if you're talking about the Rec Room revival, it's called Radium. That's what it's called. If you're talking about the Rec Room map, then it's called Five Nights at Freddy's Recreation. And if you're talking about Rec Room, it's Rec Room. Oh look, yo, I forgot. Did they remove that? Yeah, bro, they removed that. Like, used to pop up like the game. Bro, I thought I already gotten that. Right, private. Okay, we're actually loading. This is rare. Okay, we're inside FNAF. Oh, not too laggy in here. I should turn the graphics up. There we go. Wait, no, that's not how I start the game. Let's just do it the quick way.
Game on.
Let's see if we can beat FNAF.
This message is brought to you by Fazbear Entertainment. As the night guard, it is your job to watch over the pizzeria and animatronics. Your shift is from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. It should be noted that the animatronics do move around after hours, but this is totally normal. If you see an animatronic outside your office, it's best not to let them in, as they could damage valuable equipment. Shut your doors if you see anyone too close. It is also recommended that you keep a close eye on Freddy using the cameras on your desk, as he moves less when you check on him often.
I see you.
Then there's Foxy. Foxy doesn't move much, and probably won't leave Pirate's Cove, but if he does, he might be heading for your left door. The last thing is that you need to be careful not to run out of power. After hours, the building is only running off of a backup generator, and using too much power could result in a blackout, leaving you defenseless. That concludes the Fazbear Entertainment Security Guard training tape. See you tomorrow.
No, that's Freddy. I see Freddy. Can I take a peek? Nah, I'll rather turn it off now. I see you, Chica. Oh. Boom. I see you, Foxy. Oh, Freddy, where are you? Nah, I can't, bro. Yo, hold on. I think I know the tactic. Why don't I just keep this open? Shoot. No, 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 no. They're gone. Dude. Okay. It's not looking good already, dude. Funny, I used to that now. Okay. Dude, I haven't checked on the cameras in so long. I think Freddy's in there. No, no, that's not Freddy. That's Bonnie. No, Chica. Freddy's no. Okay, they left. Okay, Chica, Freddy. Okay. I might run out of power because I was using quite a lot. Keeping my eye on you, Foxy. I can't, man. Dude, I can't, like, no, I'm using so much power, man, I just can't. Close.
Game over.
Oh my goodness, dude. I was clicking the button, man, that's crazy. No, let's try again. How does that even happen, bro? I was
Game
literally trying to
on.
click on the button, and it just wasn't working. Oh no. Wait. Hon, I just found an exploit. Yo.
This message is brought to you by Fazbear Entertainment.
Hold up, no,
As the
let's
night
restart.
guard, it
I
is
found
your job to
an
watch over
exploit.
the pizzeria
I actually
and
just found an
animatronics.
exploit. What the
Your
flip?
shift is from 12 a.m. to 6.
I kept the door shut before the game started, and like there was only like one like usage, like being used. Close both of these.
Game on.
Oh, what?
This message is brought to you by Fazbear Entertainment. As the night guard, it is your job to watch over
Yeah,
the
I thought that was an
animatronics.
exploit. I think
Your
it happens
shift is
if you,
from 12 a.m.
you know.
to 6 a.m. It should be noted that the
I'm gonna wait until
animatronics
1
do
a.m.
move around
and then
after hours, but this is totally normal. If you see an animatronic outside your office, it's best not to let them in, as they could damage valuable equipment. Shut your doors if you see anyone too close. It is also recommended that you keep a close eye on Freddy using the cameras on your desk, as he moves less when you check on him often. Then there's Foxy. Foxy doesn't move much, and probably won't leave Pirate's Cove, but if he does, he might be heading for your left door. The last thing is that you need to be careful not to run out of power. After hours, the building is only running off of a backup generator, and using too much power could result in a blackout, leaving you defenseless. That concludes the Fazbear Entertainment Security Guard training tape. See you tomorrow.
You're in the kitchen? No. Oh, I see you. Freddy's moving. I know where you are. I know where both of you are. I know where all of you are, man. Take your cupcake, bro. Eat. You can literally see the cupcake I threw. So every time I hear that sound, Freddy moves, I'm guessing. Freddy's in the restroom. I was quite close too. Oh my gosh. My heart skipped a beat. Alright, wait. Just in case. No one's behind the door. I know where you are. Chica, you're in there. Okay, Freddy's in the kitchen. Freddy's in the kitchen. Chica's over there. Bonnie's there. Nope. Okay, both of them are there. You're gone.
Game over.
Oh. Man, I'm always reaching between like 4 a.m. man. Okay, maybe
Game on.
this is when I can do the thing. Oh, I can't. Turn it off, turn it off.
This message is brought to you by Fazbear Entertainment. As the night guard, it is your job to watch over the pizzeria and animatronics. Your shift is from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. It should be noted that the animatronics do move around after hours, but this is totally normal. If you see an animatronic outside your office, it's best not to let them in, as they could damage valuable equipment. Shut your doors if you see anyone too close. It is also recommended that you keep a close eye on Freddy using the cameras on your desk, as he moves less when you check on him often. Then there's Foxy. Foxy doesn't move much, and probably won't leave Pirate's Cove, but if he does, he might be heading for your left door. The last thing is that you need to be careful
Foxy
not to run out of
comes
power.
pretty quickly.
After hours, the building is only running off of a backup generator, and using too much power could result in a blackout, leaving you defenseless. That concludes
Freddy
the
saw on
Fazbear
stage.
Entertainment security guard training tape. See you tomorrow.
Chica's there, Bonnie's there. Foxy's getting ready. Chica's there. You're back there. I see you both. It's only 2 a.m. I swear it's been longer. What? I thought Freddy will come out there, bro. I see you. Freddy. Chica's in there. Okay. Okay, you both. I know where you are, man. I see you both. No. No, 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 no. You know the amount of power I could have saved if I just didn't try to do the thing? I'm finished. Bro, I knew it, man. I knew it. I knew he was there. I might try and complete it next time. Who knows how long I could be here for. But, actually... Wait, I want to test something.
Game on!
Yeah. Alright.
to you by Fazbear Entertainment. As the night guard, it is your job to watch over the pizzeria and animatronics. Your shift is from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. It should be noted that the animatronics do move around after hours, but this is totally
Where was that
normal.
one Titanic
If you
game
see
that I
an
saw? Oh, there
animatronic
it is.
outside your office, it's best not to let them in, as they could damage valuable equipment. Shut your doors if you see anyone too close. It is also recommended that you keep a close eye on Freddy using the cameras on your desk, as he moves less when you check on him often. Then there's Fox.
Well, I was so close to changing the thing. Hello. Goodbye. Why am I in an infinite loan screen? Okay, while I'm in this, yo brother, yo brother, yo brother, yo, yo brother, yo. Hello, 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 hello. Yo. Am I still alive, bro? Am I still alive, bro? Hey, stop marking me. Stop marking me. Am I still alive, bro?
Stop marking me.
Stop marking me.
Stop marking me.
Stop marking me. Stop marking me.
Stop marking me.
No. 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 Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Bro, someone joined my live and all they saw was that. What they heard was that, bro. No, I gotta restart my game again. Don't do that to me. I'm not in the mood. I might end the live here because it's starting to reach like 100 minutes since I started. Hope the people who attended enjoyed it. I know one person stuck around. Like quite a while. Yeah. I'm glad someone enjoyed my live and hopefully I will see you somewhere, not later, not tomorrow, somewhere. I don't know how to put that. But yeah, because I don't want to say I'm going live tomorrow because it's just going to sound like I'm promising that I'm going to go live tomorrow. So I'm just going to say see you somewhere because I really don't want to promise things that because I fall asleep a lot because when I get home from school, I just go straight to bed and sometimes I accidentally fall asleep. That's what happens. So if I say I'm gonna go live tomorrow and then the next day I just get in my bed and fall asleep and I wake up at 3 a.m., then I did not go live like I promised. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this Radium stream. Might make another Radium video, but probably not since that's gonna sound like I'm promising something. But I'll see you somewhere. Goodbye.